Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Layton Brothers Mystery Room. We were just hit by an earth-shattering reveal that the potty prof is the real professor, and only the one that we've known pretty much the entirety of the game was the personality that developed after the incident. I can't believe people hid that from us though. Yeah, I don't know, okay, because I didn't even think about this last episode. Sorry. I'll get in the game in just a moment, but I have so many thoughts in my head. I have to get them out. So, like, I'm curious about why we were brought on, how they found us, why they thought we'd be a good fit for this, like, unstable, honestly, person, or like, well, I don't know. I shouldn't put labels, but you know, there's a lot going on with him, and he's kind of like, they suspected him to be the criminal, so why was he being let free? Wait, yeah, that's weird. That's weird, right? Because he's like suspected of the crime, so why were they just letting him do detective work like nothing was happening? I'm sorry? Wait, I have so many questions. That implicates so many things. Like, it's a good twist, but also everything that it implicates is like, it makes no sense to me. I have so many questions. Sorry, one last thing I wanted to get out of my head before I forget. And like, why would they introduce a party that doesn't know what's happening? Why her, and what were they expecting out of that? And why didn't they tell her that that's not really him? I don't know. That's weird to me. Maybe they'll explain it, maybe they won't. Okay, that's it. Let's finally move on. It was a very emotional scene. Let's go. I'm sorry. I hope I haven't embarrassed you. Anyway, I'll be getting back to the others now. Think about what I've told you, and take some time to consider what you should do. Don't forget that despite all this, you're still Detective Constable Lucy Baker. You have responsibilities.
Hi, that's right. I'm a detective constable. The mystery room might be the back office of all back offices, but we get stuff done. So I don't need any time to consider what I should do. There's nothing else for it. I've got to solve the final mystery of this case.
Oh my god, she's back on her feet. All right, let's go, honey, let's go.
The secret way to the West Tower rooftop. We must have overlooked some of it before. Else it still wouldn't be, else's wouldn't still be a mystery, would it? That's a little hard for me to say. Else's wouldn't still be a mystery, would it? If you just say things fast and confidently, then it sounds right. There must be some vital piece of evidence none of us have checked.
Okay, well, oh my gosh,
The prof might have said it himself that he shot Keelan Makepeace, but I don't care. I don't believe a word of it. What we need is a new investigation to figure out how else someone could have got on the West Tower roof.
Okay, so I mean, I don't know what else to look at. You can now investigate the scene and look for evidence you might have overlooked before. Oh wow, how convenient. Wow, we couldn't have seen this evidence. Now there's new evidence because we overlooked it. Wow, okay, sure. Try examining objects even if they don't have a marker. What? If you spot anything that looks even slightly suspicious, what? Make sure you examine it, even if there's too many floors. Are you serious? Okay, so the impassable stuff was really suspicious to me. So even if they don't have a marker, what exactly should I tap on? So even if they don't have a marker, I'm just gonna start tapping wildly. It's frickin' Professor Layton all over again when you're looking for hint coins. I'ma do it. Wait, so even if they don't have a marker? I don't understand. Okay. This is new to me, so it's gonna take me a moment, so be patient with me, y'all. I'm just gonna wildly tap around and see what we can't do, huh? See what we can't do. Was this the room with the impassable stuff? Not quite. So even outside? Oh, maybe it's this back thing. This back entrance thing? We haven't really looked here, have we? Wait, no, this is so this is the passageway door. Right. So I feel like on higher parts, that one slip right there is pretty weird. It seems kind of out of place. I don't know for sure though. I'm just wildly guessing, but like yeah, that's kind of weird, right? It's just this strip of land. It just seems like it would be. A picture frame that just needs a nice landscape or the like to make it complete. It appears to be in good condition and would be perfectly serviceable. It's blocking it.
This looks like a very tough old frame, this does. Could be useful for something, maybe.
What if you lift it? Huh? Okay.
Perhaps some of that new evidence.
Forming a bridge. Use it as a bridge to go across the gap, and so instead of doing a Superman leap across, you just plop it down like a bridge, you just walk across it, yeah? Yeah?
Perhaps some of that new evidence I just turned up could hold the key to the mystery of the West Tower. And there's plenty more to examine at the scene if not. Still, I reckon I should get back to the others and see what's what. Hilda should be there by now too.
That's gotta be it, right? It forms some kind of bridge or some crap, yeah?
There'll be no arrests while there's still unsolved mysteries. It's not the mystery room way. It's time to prove once and for all if the stairs really are the only way to the top of the West Tower. Time for my best snoop around yet!
Wait, so how do I get back to the others? How do I talk to the others? I don't know how to talk to the others. So yeah, obviously that frame thing seems really suspicious. I can talk to the others, yeah? Hi, hello, past Justin, can I speak with you? Hello, is that how I speak to them? How do I talk to them? Deductions? So that, hi, is this how, do I tap his face to talk to him? I just need to figure out the secret, won't be long now, prof. I'm gonna solve this one, okay. Ready for the fight? Yes? No? No, okay, that's scary, I don't like that, that's scary. Okay. I'll take another glance around. So that might have been blocking the way or used as a bridge or whatever the hell. Let's see. How do I go back? There we go. Let's go do this. I don't remember what floor I just tapped. Okay, so there's nothing quite over here. That thing definitely seemed the most suspicious. Oh, a box the lid of which appears to have been removed by force. It's completely empty.
There must have been someone in here that someone were right desperate to get their hands on. Very interesting.
A gun? Huh, okay. It looks like there's a bit more to look at. What else kind of stands out that I can look at? I don't really know. There's a lot. There's a lot around here. This chair, this gun, this chair, these stairs. Is there like something on every floor or something? Let's see. Oopsie, frick, sorry. Okay, so that was the box I was just looking at. Let me go back and see. Does the rooftop have anything in particular? I don't think so. Is there something secret? Ooh, what's that door? Okay, there's a door right there. There's also doors over here. Oopsie, I brought up that little tab on accident. Okay, what about on the lower floor? So what about those like impassable doors? I'm just gonna take a look at those. They're really bothering me. I'm pretty sure they're saying that, so it's like, stop paying attention to that. It's not important to the case. Stop looking at it, I'm assuming is what they're trying to get me to do. But they can't stop me. Ooh. Display case, a very splendid display cabinet. However, with nothing actually on display, it looks somewhat pitiful.
It might be covered in dust, but even I could tell this is a top-notch piece of furniture. I love talking about the quality of the furniture. They love doing that in this game. It's ever so sturdy, but it weighs a ton too. I wonder if it could have been the key to this mystery somehow.
Okay. I haven't quite put all that together yet, but can I still not tap on this set? Okay. So it seems like it's a bunch of like brown furniture that's standing out currently. If it's like, so far it's been like these blocks of like brown furniture. Oh, what about these? What about here? Anything? A mystery photo, a photograph of a part of the castle. It's unclear what the intent of the shot is exactly.
If this is supposed to say something to me, it's gone right over my head. I can't see how anyone, I can't see how it could be of any use to anyone, this, but, well, you never know.
So she's gonna say the same thing. Okay. So this whole case is it's just the photo? Okay. Huh. Strange. What does this all mean? What do they want me to look at? What do they truly and really want me to look at on every floor? What? I feel like I could so easily miss things. Okay, so here's like the blocked crap. So I'm gonna take a look real quick. So like, nothing though? Nothing in particular? Here's a brown thing. It's brown and, you know, yeah, here's a brown thing. A houseplant so withered and dry it begs the question of how long it's been since it saw any water.
Ugh, that's nasty. I wonder what happened to this 4 years ago. Bit sus if you ask me. But maybe I'm being oversensitive.
So I guess, like, even if I go into the final interrogation without the right piece of evidence, I could get screwed over, maybe? I don't know what's related. I have no clue. That big board is the biggest thing that stuck out to me so far. Maybe the cart, too? You could have hidden a person in there, carted them around, but nobody mentioned that, so. A grandfather clock that's completely beyond repair. Okay.
This must have been done on purpose, like this. It wouldn't have just broken like that. I wonder if that's significant at all.
Huh. Okay. I really don't know what to make of any of this right now. Can I tap on any of this brown furniture? Is this just a blockage? Okay. Just a blockage. Anything else that's brown that stands out? Not really so far on this floor. Okay. What floor was that? I already forgot. That was the third floor, I think. Was that the third floor? Let me double check. Withered plant in the corner? Withered plant in corner? Nope. How about these brown pieces of furniture? How about this? Ooh, what about this little secret little entryway here? I don't know. I genuinely don't know what I'm looking for. I'm just kind of scrounging up as much table scraps as I can at this point just to see if it'll do anything. I don't know. Okay, I'm doing my best, y'all. I'm doing my best. Cheer me on. Okay. I guess I'll move off of this floor? Was that the third or fourth? I already got confused. I think that was that the third or fourth floor? Okay, I'm getting really confused. Okay, so anything in particular in her space? I don't know. I don't think so other than this box, which we already looked at, so. Okay, so she's already mentioned this. Very interesting. I don't even know if that I think that got added to evidence. I think it did. Doorway. Door. Okay, what about the roof? I feel like we've gotten everything on the roof. at this point. Maybe. We could be missing something brown, some brown piece of furniture somewhere. I think I'm satisfied for now. I guess we can always come back after, so let's try, question mark. Oopsie. Is this what I want to do? Okay, so. Oh, this is for me to investigate. Can I question now, or will they not let me stop investigating until I have everything I need? I'm not quite sure. Okay, is there anything in particular in this entryway? No. So there's the freaking cart and what this table, these furniture, it's all brown. Okay, I'm gonna try and go to the thing. And see what we can make of this. Okay, so won't be long now. I'm gonna see this. Okay, find the final questioning. Am I gonna be screwed if I get this wrong? And am I gonna be screwed if I don't have the right piece of evidence? Uh-oh.
Hello, Hilda.
Oh, there you are, Lucy. Have you come to a decision?
I have never been more sure of myself. There's only one course of action that makes any sense, and that's to solve the final mystery of this case and put it to bed once and for all.
Lucy, you must be realistic. These events occurred 4 years ago. That's a very long...
Oh, do pipe down, Prof!
Huh? Now, Lucy, that's not like you. What's got into you?
You can thank Hilda for that. Like I said, I'm going to solve the secret of the West Tower rooftop. I'm going to blow this case wide open and expose the mastermind behind it all.
Well, then tell us, Lucy. Who was behind it all? Behind the serial killings and Forebodium Castle? Who is this mastermind? I don't know based on what we found. I don't know. Is it secretly the commissioner? Is it secretly him? Is it Justin? I honestly don't know. Like, the board, again, was suspicious, but I don't know who could have used that. I don't know. I guess he was in an opportune position because he was in the East Tower, but I don't know. I don't know.
The mastermind of all this is you, Justin Lawson!
So, like, they're letting me do this, though? Even if I'm wrong? They're gonna let me do this? Uh-oh. Just like with Diane Makepeace, the ham and cheese case, she let me choose the quote-unquote true culprit like 3 different times, and I was wrong for most of them, so is it one of those cases again? At least we all know where we stand now. But if you think I'm just going to admit to it, you're sadly mistaken. Well, I agree with Lucy. I'm afraid not. Lucy is wrong. After all, I've admitted to the crime myself. It looks like we need to have a bit of a reshuffle then, doesn't it? So I'm going to stand on the left side, and you're going to stand on the right side. You know, whoever stands in certain positions, it means they're on the same side, you see? Yes. That's so... I love that. I love that. Things are going to get very interested now. Lucy, I'm sorry, but I wasn't paying attention before. Can you explain again from the beginning why you believe Justin to be the culprit?
All right then, I will. For starters, there's Justin's involvement with Keelan Makepeace. It looks very likely they conspired together to set up the Forebodium Castle case 4 years back.
What?
Oh aye, and that's not all. You figured out Makepeace with a jigsaw puzzle killer long before anyone else, didn't you, Justin? Then, you threatened to arrest him unless he did what you told him.
Is that true, Justin? Don't believe a word of it. It's conjecture, that's all. We'll see about that.
Let me talk you through my version of events at Forebodium Castle 4 years ago. We'll pick it up from when Hilda, Justin, and the Commissioner turned up looking for the prof. The three of you stuck together at first when you heard a gunshot all of a sudden. Now, the person who fired that shot were...
So I guess it was Keelan who shired. I was gonna say shired the first fought. Fired the first shot. Okay. Here we go.
That first shot were fired by Keelan Makepeace, and who he hit with it were...
Okay, so I guess it's Alfendi, right? So that's what we've concluded so far. Okay.
That first shot that were fired by Makepeace hit the prof.
Me? That's absurd, Lucy. I remember it all perfectly. I fired the first shot. That's not what the real Al says, I assure you. The real Al is adamant he doesn't recall shooting Makepeace. He says he blacked out after the first shot. What are you talking about, Hilda? I am the real Al. I'm Alfendi Layton. Forget Herschel, I'm the one and only. Don't denounce your father. And I mean, he probably abandoned you. You probably resent him. I don't know what your history is, so I feel like Layton has a habit of, again, just picking up children and tossing them to the side to go pursue puzzles, so. Anyways, you're not the real Alfendi Layton, who I once knew. Lucy, set us straight, would you? That psychotic hothead who takes over my body isn't the real me, is he? Of course he isn't.
I don't know, Prof. I really don't know what to think anymore about all that. But what I do know is that where I work, we don't give up on any case till we've got to the truth. So that's enough blathering about this and that. It's time you lot all listen to what I've got to say. Stop skipping over me and my opinions, okay? Sit down.
Lucy, I... And that was me thinking you were just a wallflower. You've got bottle. I'm impressed. Come on then, I'm all ears.
Right then.
That's right. Throughout, like, all these cases, we've been talked over and looked over and, like, undermined by everybody so far. So this feels good. This feels good.
After he shot the prof, Makepeace took up position in a corner of the West Tower roof. He would clasp in his side with one hand, gun in the other, exactly as arranged with Justin beforehand. Meanwhile, Justin suggested that Hilda took the central tower to see what was happening. That left you to take the east tower, didn't it, Justin? Just where you wanted to be.
You're quite right about that. Justin was leading the search and telling us all where to go. In fact, I remember him saying that he'd been to the castle before, so he had a good idea of its layout. Did I? So long ago, I really can't remember.
Once everything were in place, that's when you shouted over to the West Tower, Justin. Don't shoot out! Don't shoot, Al! Stand down!
Okay.
But the prof weren't even aiming his gun at Makepeace, let alone about to shoot. He weren't even standing.
Of course, all I could see through the slit window at the top of the central tower was Makepeace. When I heard Justin shout out like that, I must have just assumed Al was there about to fire. Okay, so it caused a, it planted something in her head. Okay.
Exactly. Makepeace's performance and Justin shouting out like he did threw you off. Together, those two tricks made you believe that the prof had Makepeace backed into a corner, defenseless. They had you fooled, Hilda, and the commissioner as well!
It was all set up to make you take the fall, Al. That's madness. It's just a fanciful theory, that's all. Pure supposition.
Come on, Prof.
If it weren't, how could I possibly remember shooting Makepeace myself? Come on, don't stop there. Let's hear the rest of this tabloid melodrama. Obviously, after I'd shouted to Al, all eyes were on the top of the West Tower. Then what?
The commissioner rushed into the West Tower to get up to the roof, but the last door were barred shut. It were as he was trying to break that door down that you all heard the second and third shots.
Yes, and that's surely the problem with your theory, Lucy. Those two last shots. Up until now, we've all believed that those two shots were Makepeace and Al shooting at each other. But if what you say is true, Lucy, and Al was already unconscious on the floor, well, that can't be.
Why, it can't be. In other words, someone else must have fired those two shots.
Oh, really? Well, if it wasn't Al and Makepeace taking shots at each other, just who was responsible for the two successive shots fired on the West Tower rooftop? So I guess it was you shooting from across that, or you skateboarded or leapt across and shot him and then leapt back like a monkey. Who was hit by the two shots fired on the West Tower rooftop? So it would have been Makepeace. Okay. What do you think of that?
It was Justin who fired the shots, of course. With the prof already unconscious, Justin had his gun off him, and he put a bullet in Makepeace's side, followed by a fatal one through his brain.
That, at least, would explain how my gun was identified as the murder weapon. But sadly, it's not possible. Well said, Al. I was on the roof of the East Tower just moments before the shots. You leapt across like a superhuman. To get over to the other tower, I'd have to climb all the way down the East Tower, then up the West. There's no way in the world I could have got there before Hilda or the Commissioner. In other words, the killer couldn't have been anyone other than me. The fact that I remember doing it is surely more compelling proof than anything else. It's undeniable. It certainly seems so. Justin simply couldn't have done it. Makepeace was shot by Al. We must accept it. But if there was somehow a way, if I could somehow prove this hideous event that's carved in my memory to be untrue.
Don't worry, Prof. That memory won't be troubling you much longer. I'm about to blow it out the water.
Oh my gosh, Lucy! Hook,
Line, and sinker!
Potty Prof's history! I haven't had this much fun in ages. Let's see what you got, Baker. But let's see what she's got in the next episode. Yo! Oh my god. I don't know how he did that. Because he had to have used Al's gun. Maybe Al didn't have a gun on him, and then he got a gun out of that box. Sorry, I'm just making stuff up. I know this isn't gonna come true. He got the gun out of the box, and then he shot Keelan from way across the tower, and then he flung the gun with perfect aim all the way across, right next to him, along with those two cartridges. Perfect, flawless, undeniable, foolproof theory. Okay, join me next time as we kick Justin in the butt together with Lucy. Let's go. This is Axis, over and out.